Hi, this is Derek Baker, and I'm running for McKinney City Council. There's been a lot of discussion and even controversy about potentially widening some of our arterial routes and roadways throughout the city, specifically El Dorado, Ridge, Virginia, and some others. So let me tell you where I stand on that. As you probably know, if you've been down Virginia recently, Virginia's being widened from 2 to 3 lanes as we speak. A lot of the concern and questions I've gotten is, do I support widening El Dorado or not? Well, let me tell you this. One of the reasons that I moved to McKinney is because of the nature of El Dorado. Now, I understand that we're growing. We need to deal with the infrastructure and congestion that comes, but I do not support the widening of El Dorado. And it's not a constitutional issue per se, but it's one of those quality of life issues. So let me just say this. I've seen several studies that show that up to 75% of McKinney citizens oppose the widening of El Dorado. So just on that basis alone, I oppose it, and I would state that even if I serve on council for 2 terms, 8 years, I would continue to oppose that route. We would look at it after that, but I think it's important to respect the overwhelming majority of citizens' beliefs on issues like this. Let's talk briefly about SB 2. It's a taxpayer protection bill that has been passed by the Texas Senate and is currently being debated in the Texas House. What the bill essentially does is it changes the rollback rate from 8% to 5%. Now, before I lose you on all this technical language, if you don't follow this stuff, it is essentially a taxpayer empowerment bill. Anytime a taxing entity increases your taxes by more than that rate, 5% in a given year, it will automatically start an election and give you, the taxpayer, the opportunity to decide if that tax increase is worth it or not. So simply put, it gives you more power. And I am always about giving more power to the citizens and individuals that are impacted most at the local level. You've seen a lot of candidates talk about bringing additional commercial and retail business into McKinney. Well, I've suggested that one of the best ways to do that is really do a top to bottom review of our permitting, our zoning, and our ordinances. Now, I understand that the City of McKinney has actually recently started a process. I just need you to know that I'm committed to this process. This is in no way a suggestion that we don't have fine, excellent, highly competent staff. In fact, I'll tell you now that I believe that we do. But sometimes there are ordinances or processes on the books that have been there for 10 or 15 years. To be serious about bringing the kind of business, commercial business, industry, and retail business to McKinney and really grow strategically, we need to thoughtfully go through all our ordinances, identify ones that are cumbersome or difficult to deal with, or really scare businesses away, and change those that would bring in new businesses, and really be strategic about who we recruit for the City of McKinney. I'm committed to that process going forward so that we're known as a city that is open for business. Issues and policy positions matter because they affect your life for good or bad. I'm Derek Baker, running for McKinney City Council at large, and I'm in a runoff election. It's Saturday, June 10th, and the early voting starts May 30th and goes through June 6th. I'm earnestly seeking your vote, and I appreciate your time.